What is going on? I'm Zedmot. Just a reminder, number one, make sure you throw code Zedmot in your shop in every single Supercell game. Greatly appreciated. Secondly, Zuka Damage Tribe. That is the only 3 words you need. Go boost that tribe. Also the Barrage tribe. Not bad. Good combo to go full boost and just blow something out of the water. Speaking of blowing something out of the water, we are going to jump into the water with warships. This is my other base. First of all, do not copy this base. It is awful. This is the naked 7 engine room base. Minimal. You see, we've got green mines. We don't have flares. We don't have Sparky, don't have Mr. Bullet, don't have Kavan either. This is the only one I have without a hero, so a little bit interesting there. We are going with no barrage, no rocket launchers, no shock launchers, no smoke. Probably should have smoke, to be honest. That's the next thing that's calling my name. But we do have max artillery. Whoop-de-doo. And we've got max GBE there, and we've got the Doom Cannon there. That next troop damage is very appealing to me because we'll have ridiculous amounts of troop damage with our Seekers. What do we got then? 150%? We got one there. We got, I guess it'll only be 100%. Anyways, I'm going to show you some hits here. Can't promise that I'll use this troop combo. This is the one that I'm using most frequently, but we'll just see how it goes. Win-loss record, streaky, very streaky. I doubt any one of you out there has this exact tech tree. If you do, I would love to see it. But sitting at 2140 on the tech level, not that that means anything. We are mostly getting 6 engine room bases. Let's show you a hit or two, hoping. And this is the problem. I'm low rank, high engine room, so matchmaking takes a while, and we've got a 6 engine room base. Now, where do we want to go? They have no shock launchers, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue my strategy, and that strategy is to drop one boat on this far left-hand side shore. That is just hoping, that's actually 2 boats for those of you keeping track at home, just hoping that those bombardiers are going to work their way into that left-hand side engine room, and then we'll just drop all this stuff on the right and do our darndest to keep all of these things alive. So shocky shocks. That is where it all comes down to, is the shocks. The shocks are the number one important goodness, just keeping them out front of our troops. We got a split, which is less than ideal, but I think we can keep those shocks in a reasonable spot. And you can see we're just going round the outside, look at that. Oh, we need a medkit down here to keep those bombardiers moving, and then we can get a shock right about there, and we should be good. Just need to make sure that those bombardiers do stay alive long enough to get that front engine room, because it's very unlikely that all of our troops are going to make it. So just like that, my friends, we're going to throw all of our GBE onto that final rocket launcher and that final engine room. And just like that, 2 minutes, 43 seconds. It was ugly. We lost basically every single Seeker, but it worked. So those are the kind of hits that I am doing. Either I am getting ridiculously fast times, or I am failing. Now, as you can see here, these mines, I don't think they've ever been hit in the history of this base, so that is example number one why you never copy a random base. Always copy the good bases, because moving those mines would make just an absolute drastic difference, but I'm already beating people by a minute, so just too lazy to make that change. So we're going to wait for Ruby to come in. Ruby's going to have a good time. My base is giving up very good times, but we're getting great times, and that's the beautiful thing about Seekers. I don't know if I've seen anyone else doing 1/1/6 with Seekers. I feel like that's my own little spin on things. It's working decently well. I'll show you a couple other attacks, and we'll do them live, because my last video there were no live attacks, and it just irks me a little bit. I'm all about the live attacks. We won by exactly a minute. Like I said, I think I mentioned that a second ago. We're winning by like a minute. Maybe I was hallucinating. Anyways, let's get going. Troops have been reloaded. We're going to jump in, hoping to get a 7 engine room battle. This 7 engine room at a low level are way, way easier than 6 at a high level. They're much harder. That all depends on how much tech they have, though. When I say level, I mean like rank 21 and up. 7 engine rooms are way tougher. Now, here's the trick. I need to get that right engine room with my 1. Probably would be better off just going... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go left because the flamethrower, shock mines... Is it going to work? I couldn't tell you, but I'm going to give it the old college try. That there's no rocket launcher down here, so we can probably sneak all our troops in. Whether or not it's going to work or not, we'll find out very, very, very shortly. And this is where not having flares is so incredibly frustrating. I'm already trying to do a weird split hit, and I'm trying to do it without flares. So flares would make all of this way, way, way easier. Probably need that very, very soon. But like we talked about, I am all about trying to do the splits without right now. So that extra troop damage would probably make everything possible, but I am going to miss that shock. Look at that shock. I actually nailed that shock. That was almost impressive. Now our troops are coming around the horn, and it might actually work out that I don't actually need to get that left engine room. Maybe, just maybe, getting it down with my Seekers is more viable, so we're just going to clear all of those shock mines and hope that we can somehow, some way sneak enough troops by. It might actually be possible where it's... No, we just hit a boom mine. And this is where those boom cannons really, really, really do a number on your troops. But look at this. Look at this. It's going to be so close. There's going to be all of the drama. Look at the health on those Seekers. We had, what, 2, 3 Seekers left. Barely squeaking that out. I think that's the exact same time as last time. Ended up being a complete waste of troops in that bottom left, and I'm still making this up. Still not perfected this, and I probably won't because there's so many different bases, so many different people have mixed up all of their bases in so many different ways. And even if I was attacked the same base, I probably couldn't do it the same way twice in a row. So 8 Day is coming in with a pretty great hit. I mean, they're going to be around... Come on, get 147. That would be amazing if they manage to get the exact same time as the last person. Nope, not gonna get it. So I think it might have been 243 and 143. Still winning by just over a minute, though, I should say. Oh no, never mind, under a minute. Brain fart, not getting all of the things right at all. And do one more, and I would love to go all Seekers here, and I'd also love to go against a 7 engine room base like we talked about, but we shall find out. Looks like it's probably going to be a 6 or a 5. It is a 6. This looks like a straight up just absolute rush. We're just going to have a quick look for some shock mines, make sure there's nothing hidden around the outsides. Troops should go all the way back, and then we'll just go right to left, cruising through all of those things with minimal shocks. This could be, possibly be the fastest time in the history of warships, or it could be a fizzle. We're going to find out soon. Early shock, have not used an early shock yet this season that I can recall. We're going to throw some critters back between those rocket launchers, hoping that we can distract that SEMO right there, and then we're just going to try our darndest to cruise all the way along that back path. This could be ridiculously fast, but it also could be a fizzle. So we are going to have a quick peek. Actually, I should be having a peek, but we're not going to... Just trying to stop all of the shock mines that could be out there. Come on. This is looking absolutely insane. Come on, Seekers, along that back wall. This person is dying inside right now. Let's go. One more shock right there, and then all the artillery's on that final engine room. 3 minutes, and oh, this isn't even my fastest time, but we're above 3 minutes. Love it. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. That is ridiculously fast. So those of you with 6 engine room bases, with your engine rooms all at the back, I mean, that could be just a straight up heavy rush as well. Arda, thank you for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated that. Love seeing a base where you can just cruise through it like that. And I don't know how many Seekers we lost, but it wasn't 0, and it wasn't a gimme, but we still managed to sneak that one through. So we are going to beat Arda by over a minute, which is kind of the whole goal when it comes to using Seekers. I am going to leave you with that. I've got to go entertain 25 of my in-laws, which is never something to be done without a cold drink in your hand. So I shall talk to you soon. It is boiling hot here. Throw code ZedMod in your shop. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZedMod. Peace.